What is going on today? I'm going to talk to you about a game called My Neighbor Alice and how it is the Animal Crossing, the super explosive big league game of blockchain where you just kind of farm turnips and animals and build some sets of houses. Look, I don't know about this game particularly, but I have some interesting research that should make you and I very interested in this project. If you're new to this channel, my name's Aaron. I'm on a journey to 1 Bitcoin. I'm doing everything I can to get there. I am not your financial advisor, and this is never financial advice. I'm just a cowboy, okay? I give cowboy advice. You can't sue for that. I have a little lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. If you want to join me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, give us a like button on this channel if you want to help us grow it, if you're a generous person, and of course join the Telegram. We call it the Saloon. That's where we are always talking and talk about the next big coin and next like entry points and all that kind of stuff. Totally free. All these, just the interest of all these cowboys just running around trying to get 1 Bitcoin. So that's what we're doing. So this is My Neighbor Alice, and My Neighbor Alice is just like this weird little fun game. Look, I'm not particularly, I'm a nerd, okay? I need this girl. She doesn't have like anime style drawing. She doesn't have a big sword. She doesn't have a robotic arm. She's talking to a bear. You know what I'm saying? Like, cowboys don't talk to bears. We kill bears. And this one, they're neighbors and they're friends. And so I don't really get this game, right? But it's really interesting. I get that people like these games. I get that there's a huge market for these games. Now, this game is not out yet. It should be out in spring of 2022. And so this is very, very early. And I'll tell you the reasons why I'm so interested in this game. So this game patterns off a game called Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing is one of Nintendo's premier video games. And the company has sold over 22 million copies of this. Nintendo profits are up 428% in 2020, August 2020. And which is ginormous, okay? Let me tell you a little bit about Animal Crossing. This is the research that really got me interested in games like this. There's like a market for this. 22.4 million copies sold. It helped Nintendo boost profits to net profits. That's like after expenses, 1.4 billion between only 3 months, April, May, June. Okay, 1.4 billion. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. People are writing stories about it. Check out this. On social media, people are sharing pictures and homes and outfits and special virtual events. They're like sharing it. Like, look what I got. I got like a little like bear backpack or whatever. This is why it's interesting. That could have been an NFT. You better believe that could have been an NFT that people could be making. If people are playing, they could be playing with this. So this leads me to believe that Nintendo is not, disillusioned by this. They could probably get onto blockchain gaming. They could probably release their versions of this. But this My Neighbor Alice, is the first to move. And this is why I like it, is because what Nintendo would be doing is they would go in and buy My Neighbor Alice and then just kind of tweak it and change it into something for their platform. That's typically what games do. They don't really go up against, they'll just buy the whole company. So, which is what I'm really interested in. Not that there's any, like, I don't have any rumors or anything, but that's just typically what happens. Check out, like, what, people who are crazy about Animal Crossing. If you're into this, like, let me know, but I don't know anything about this. I need a gun, I need swords or something. There's no magic spells. I need that. There's also a stock market mechanic, in the game where players can buy and sell turnips, depending on fluctuating prices. That's an NFT. I'm gonna turn up this NFT out to you and sell it to you. Look at this. One player who did also received a DM from Elijah Wood, from Frodo himself, is trying to buy some turnips, trying to sell some turnips, and T-Pain, and I don't know who that guy, Chrissy Teigen and Lil Nas X. These guys, like, if these influencers or celebrities are getting into this game, like, that there's a huge market for it. One more thing here is that right here, just the freaking ad came up. There's only over 50 million software units, which is the games, sold during Q2, okay, Q2 of 2020, right? And it's already quickly catching up to Mario Kart. It's the second best selling Switch game of all time. Okay, so that's enough for Animal Crossing. But I just want to let you know that this game has some real runway, because there is a huge market for games like this, which is kind of crazy. And so more about the game. Like, you're on these little islands, and you're creating, you're making, like, I don't know how to describe, like, little ponds or something, and you're planting farms and turnips, and you're making like these little fences and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. Here's some of like the gameplay of it. We could see it's just you're walking around. I mean, I don't. I'm a cowboy, right? If you made a Wild West game, I'd be all into it. But apparently, you're just going through and you're becoming a neighbor, and you're jumping around. I think it's really cool. I would get into it because I want to see what all the hype is about. But here's what I know: that this could be a player-driven economy that could make a lot of money. Like, these coins are worth like $15 right now for this, and I could easily see it going like very high, because it's going to list on Steam, the gaming engine, which is like ginormous. So I guess you could buy different avatars, and you could kind of plant different things, and it's just you're building out this like dream world farm of yours. So yeah, I like it. Look, you're creating an island. You got that NFT marketplace is so key. So let's take a look at the charts here. My Neighbor Alice is kind of rocketing up right now, so I'm not sure about the entry point right now. You always have to consider your entry points whenever you are purchasing this. So it's $15, and if you could see here on this one, let me get this marker tool out here. So here's the low of in the last 24 hours is $12.69, and this is the high of $16. And so yeah, it's on the higher end here. I'm gonna want to pick it up when it's around here. Okay, this is a good indicator of it's a good buy zone. And that's only a 24-hour buy zone. So if you want to hold, look, people ask me all the time, is this a good project to buy? Well, it depends on your timeline. It depends on your time frame. If your time frame is only like a month, I have no idea, because this game isn't coming out until spring of 2022. But if your time frame is a year and it's past the spring, so yeah, buy it now. Like, what are you doing? And so that's my opinion. On this, that's my opinion for every coin. If your time frame is super short, then yeah, you're gonna play the riskier game. If your time frame's a longer time frame, yeah, it's less risky, because you have to set your own date. So if I were you, I would set a date. How long will I keep this? I'm not gonna even touch it. I'm not gonna even think about touching it until this date, unless some cataclysmic event goes and shoots it up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my neighbor, okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell that thing. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's very unlikely, unless some like big like Coin Bureau will just give it a pump or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Make your own decisions on this one. This one is very interesting to me. And again, the most interesting thing to me on it is that it's one of the trending right here. It's number 9 on the trending list. And it's just the Animal Crossing aspect of it. I just see such a huge market for it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. I'm going to wait for that buy zone to come down a little bit. Anyway, I just don't overthink it, right? Lizard brain, gorilla arms, diamond hands. We're going to the moon together. 1 Bitcoin. We're going to the moon. We'll see you there.